All right, so next thing we're going to discuss is each host chooses their top 5 wrestlers. If you know Nikos, like we all know Nikos, top 5 is an understatement because he's going to come up with a list. The list of doom, if you will. And, so, Nico, I'm going to go right over to you, buddy. And just why don't you throw me your rundown, and then we'll hit everybody else. Because I'm sure by the time you're done, we'll all go, oh, yeah, I like that guy better than my original list.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Where would you like me to start? Okay, this is how lame I am, okay?
No, it's not lame.
I have nothing but time at home now. So I broke it down into 5 different categories, folks. 5. Keep it the top 5 theme.
Nice.
I broke it down in the in-ring. Based on their in-ring abilities themselves. Then I broke it down into the promos, mics. I did a top 5 now because I wasn't sure if that's what we were supposed to do. I did a top 8 because I'm done with 5. And then I did like an overall. Favorite, like who I think is just the Mount Rushmore.
His OCD revolves around 8s, not 5s, just for future reference.
It's a better path.
Just keep going and going.
Okay, I'll break it down. I'll start with my top 5 now.
Okay.
These are my guys that I like now. I'll work in reverse order. 5A, I put as Brock Lesnar. Because he's gone, but when he comes back, it'll be interesting to see him as a face. 5, Kevin Owens. 4 is Neville. 3 is Seth Rollins. 2 is a guy that is so underutilized right now, it scares me, Bray Wyatt. And then number 1, my boy, Dean Ambrose.
That's shocker.
I know, right?
Chris, I love seeing Chris's face sour anytime you mention Seth Rollins.
Yes.
Has his stock gone down that much for you?
Yeah. I just
Paper
don't like
champion.
him.
I bought in with the T-shirt today. I'm buying in Seth Rollins.
I still love him. I still like him.
Paper champion.
Alrighty. Based on in-ring ability, these are my top 5. I'll go number 5, Kurt Angle. Phenomenal wrestler. Number 4 is Bret Hart. Number 3, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Number 2, Chris Benoit.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Number 1, Shawn Michaels, of course. I'm going to go by promos, my mics. I'd have to go number 5 with the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Number 4... Number 4, Roddy Piper. Number 3, Jake the Snake Roberts. 2, The Rock. And then number 1, the man, Ric Flair.
Woo!
And then let's go with my top 8. This is my top 8, and I don't really care what anybody says because I'm the enforcer, right? We'll start from the bottom. Number 8 on my all-time list, The Rock. Oh, actually, I'm going to go change that. Number 8 on my all-time favorite list, this is going to probably shock a lot of people, Shane McMahon. Number 8.
Shane O'Mac.
Wow. He makes my top 8 list for many other reasons. The stuff, all of his promo work. I probably should have put him on that list, but he will always be one of my favorites.
Just for the spots that guy has taken alone, going through the glass and King of the Ring when Angle suplexed him and it didn't break. He didn't hit it hard enough. He lands on his head. Angle picks him up, suplex again. This was glass.
Yeah.
The other thing was him versus Steve Blackman. He climbed all the way to the top, the very top, past the Titantron on one of the light ladders, and Blackman hit him with a kendo stick, and he fell. We will play. We'll have after the podcast. We'll show you some of Shane McMahon stuff, and it'll change your opinion about him.
Yeah, Shane O'Mac was insane.
Forgot about him.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah.
Okay, number 7 with The Rock. Number 6, Chris Benoit. He's on all my
Damn,
list.
I thought you was talking about me.
I like. You're my favorite cameraman. Okay. No. 5, Stone Cold Steve Austin. 4, Bret Hart. 3, another one that might shock some people is Edge.
No.
He's always one of my favorites. Number 2, Shawn Michaels. And then number 1, I am wearing his T-shirt right now, Hulk Hogan.
The Hulkamaniac.
Nice.
But that's my list. I will pass it on to someone else who also wants to take the baton and run with it.
Chris, hit it.
Tag him in.
Well, my top 5 for all time, and I didn't even think about it, so I just made my quick list, was number 5, Macho Man. And my number 4 would be Chris Benoit.
Yes, good choice.
Yeah.
Number 3 would be Piper.
Underrated.
Yes.
Yes.
Underrated. Like very popular, but still somehow underrated.
Yeah.
And did he won the U.S. championship, right? But never a world
In
title.
WCW, yeah.
Did he win any belts?
Not in
WWE?
Not in WWE, no. Intercontinental. Bret Hart beat him for that.
Okay.
He never was the man.
He was mostly in WC. Well, he was in WWE for most time.
Yeah,
Surprised
quite a
on
while.
that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he was even up through like the 90s. He was
was
still
like
in there.
a top heel.
Yeah.
Big time.
Number 2, or actually like 1A, is Hulk Hogan. Oops, hit the mic.
Ow.
The Hulkster.
And then my other number 1 would be Ultimate Warrior.
Nice.
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's
a
a good
good one.
question.
If I had a number 6, I'd say number 6 would be Triple H.
Yeah. Another good one.
Yeah.
My distaste for Triple H left him off all of these lists.
Yeah.
Come on, man. NXT. It's NXT 3. All right.
Okay.
Frank is still writing away on his list
You
here.
go, you go.
Okay, so my 5th pick overall is I'm going with Cesaro. Cesaro.
For current guys or all time?
This is like my all-time list.
Okay.
Like you take all these different generations and you throw them in a top 5. I'm going with Cesaro as top 5. Extremely utilized poorly, in my opinion. This guy has tremendous strength. Every time you see him, he pulls off some kind of amazing feat of strength. Look what he did to Big E Langston. Well, he's not Langston anymore. He's Big E. But look how he was picking him up easily during the Elimination Chamber. The guy has some amazing moves. He has a cool personality. It's different than everybody else, and it's really a shame that it doesn't catch on. Just phenomenal matches.
You never know now because I was reading Kid got hurt,
Yeah.
so we don't know how long he's out. So maybe this is a door that's going to open up for Cesaro.
I hope so.
Hopefully Natty's...
Natty's okay.
Yeah.
I checked.
She's okay?
She called.
I don't understand. That's
Said
another
for
one.
you and I not to worry. She's fine.
Cesaro,
And Ryback.
Kevin Owens.
Oh,
Wow. You want to see some big
Wrestling.
guys do some heavy moves to each other that can both push the limit. Oh, man.
Or
Do
as
do that.
Big guys. In my head, all I could hear was John Cena going big silver dollar nipples because that's that one time with Cesaro.
Man, do that for the U.S. Championship. Have Owens win the United States Championship from Cena at some point and have him and Cesaro feud. That'd be great.
Are you listening, WWE? Are you watching us now?
Hey, they can see us now. Hi. How y'all doing?
Write the checkouts. Number
Checks can be made out.
Number 4, and this is he came out of nowhere. I watched his matches before. We've talked about him already on this podcast. Is Kevin Owens. Talk about a breath of fresh air. Kevin Owens to me is kind of like the Enforcer's Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
You love Dean Ambrose. Like, this guy's just new, and man, is he a badass. I just love it. Number 3, the Yes Man, Daniel Bryan. I have a lot of reasons I like Daniel Bryan. I've seen him come up from his indie career. I thought he was incredible as the American Dragon. He's got an amazing amount of moves. It's just a shame to see where he's at injury-wise. Still one of my absolute favorites. Number 2, oh yeah, the Macho Man Randy Savage. Dig it! Dig it! For just an amazing amount of different reasons. I mean, great matches, great crazy promos.
Yeah, he's on the promo. He's on the in-ring list. He's everywhere.
And just his story as far as getting into the wrestling business, being a professional baseball player and injuring himself to where he couldn't play anymore. And that I'll never forget watching that DVD of him saying that when he was told he could no longer play professional baseball, he took all his bats from his bag and just smashed them against his tree, just like broke him in half. And he said,
Done.
I'm done, and I'm going to start doing professional wrestling. And that's exactly what he did. And his brother helped him become the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Can't get any more badass than that.
Yeah. Talk about a way to end your previous career. And number 1 will always be my favorite because he set the standard for a lot of these wrestlers. We're talking about right now Cesaro, Kevin Owens, Daniel Bryan, and that is Chris Benoit is still my all-time favorite. I know the circumstances are terrible. He killed his family. I think he's my favorite because of his work in the
his
wrestling
in-ring
business. Right, his
personality,
in-ring
not his outward.
Right.
Yeah.
Phenomenal moves. Extremely underutilized until people finally realized it, and he had a great championship run in WWE. Just a crazy amount of matches. And again, seeing this talent that is on the roster now, Cesaro has a lot of the same principles and moves that Chris Benoit had, underutilized. When the time is right and people realize what is going on with this great talent they have, he's going to be shot to the moon just like Chris Benoit was.
We can only hope so on that for sure.
And, it's just a shame that we'll never see him in the Hall of Fame. We'll never hear that kick-ass music of his intro. That's one of my favorite songs by Our Lady Peace.
I'll have to go look
Wait
at
a
that.
minute. We can play that on this podcast.
If we can. Great song. We'll have to play that. But, man, just get you pumped up. This really awesome guitar riff coming in. Just great stuff. But, yeah, definitely my favorite. So I'm going to hot tag Frank in. I'm reaching for him.
I'm in. Well, God, you guys actually made me think while we were sitting here, which that's not easy to do, by the way, as we all are well aware.
Awkward
Silence. Yeah. Now that I've listened to all of you, and God, you forget half of what you don't forget. And I guess I came up with 3 different lists in my head. And the first one, I can't go 5, I got to go 6. And actually, it's 7 altogether when you come down to it. But all time, Undertaker at number 6.
Oh, wow. Kind of funny that we all forgot about The Undertaker.
Yeah, at number 6, The Undertaker. Number 5, Shawn Michaels and Triple H together in Degeneration X.
Okay.
Nothing better, man. I mean, that was just fun. Like there was no more fun. What?
Is Shawn Michaels on top or is Triple H on the bottom? Or
It depended on the skit they were doing at the time,
oh,
if you recall.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, never mind. You're still in your apricot rub.
I am.
Body scrub.
After that, I got to go to number.
Got 2 words for you.
Body scrub. After that, I go down to Bret Hart, Roddy Piper,
Yeah.
Macho Man Randy Savage, and number 1 Hulk Hogan. I got to go with Nikos on it. I mean, what got me involved in wrestling as a little kid in the 70s? Hulk Hogan. I mean, that was it, man. And then I guess some of us also hit on current rosters, so I had to do a little scratching down. And I'll start out with
Scratching down here.
scratching down. And number 5, Dean Ambrose.
Nice.
Number 4, Roman Reigns. I'm with Mikey on number 3. I'm going to stick exactly with you and go with Daniel Bryan. I mean, beyond belief, great wrestler. Whatever's going on with him sucks, but just everything he's done up till now.
And that beard.
And that beard. How can you not love the beard? Number 2, and man, this is probably going to get a lot of Twitter. John Cena. As much as Cena sucks and all the rest, what that man has done with that USA champion over the last couple of months now, I mean,
No, I agree with you.
amazing. And you guys know me. Randy Orton is my number 1 because I love to hate him and I love to watch him wrestle, man. But then on the other hand, since none of you guys took this list, we're going to have to throw this one down. Bringing in at number 5, Kelly.
Oh, women.
Number 4, Beth Phoenix.
Yeah.
Number 3, Natalia. And I'm only sorry because she's only number 3 in that Lita and Trish Stratus hit number 2 and number 1 above her. And I apologize, Natalia, severely for that, but
We
that is
apologize.
my top 5 women.
Mine's easy. Number 5. Oh, I just forgot. Number Trish Stratus.
Okay.
Number 5 is
number
Trish
5
Stratus.
Trish Stratus. Number 4 Trish Stratus.
Number 3, Trish
Number
Stratus.
3 yes.
It's all Trish Stratus.
Oh yes.
Okay. Number 5, China.
Dude.
Really?
Dude.
I like China.
I saw that video. No, you don't. Trust me.
Well, I'm not. Hold on a second. Are we talking about like wrestlers or just 5 top women, like look wise?
Well, no, I would say top wrestlers because
Okay,
I
then
put
China was the only intercontinental
Beth-
champion woman, so she's on the list. Damn it,
But that's like She-Man.
That's like
that's
putting,
fine. She's 5.
that's like putting Kong on that list.
Okay, 5. China post surgery.
we're gonna let him have China. Let the man have China.
You can have Tokyo in
Hey,
Japan.
I would
and-
spend one night in China.
I quit. I'm done.
Oh, really, Mr. Apricot Rub from a guy?
Stuff
You're
from a
done.
Korean man.
That was Korea, not China.
Well, either way, man, it was
Okay, number 4, Sunny.
Yes.
Oh,
Lady.
Sonny, I didn't even think
3,
of that.
Natalia.
Natalia.
Sorry, Natalia. 2, Trish Stratus, and then 1's my ultimate favorite's Lita.
Lita. So you and I just differ on the 1 and 2, but basically the same 1 and 2.
I only have a top two. Two Sonny.
Maurice?
Maurice.
Number 1, Maurice. Oh, yes.
How's that apricot rub feeling now?
Good. It's feeling good.
The pit's about to come out.